pure gas necessary for the technological processes is obtained on a local level. The liquid air fractional distillation offers the possibility of obtaining the high purity gaseous nitrogen as well as a small quantity of liquid nitrogen necessary for the processes taking place at low temperatures. The classical method for water electrolysis offers the hydrogen and oxygen requirements. The gas is collected in low-pressure tanks, compressed by means of the compressors in 3 stages without lubrication, purified and stored in high-pressure tanks. The factory of diodes, thyristors and power applications within the Vanessa Asset Trading Company produces a wide range of diodes, thyristors, mono and 3-phase bridges, car bridges, triacs, power applications, converters, inverters, as well as kits of electronic toys included in the category of consumer goods. From the viewpoint of the range of devices produced, the mounting and sorting departments are divided into 3 sections. Department of low power devices, capsules of 5 watts maximum. Department of medium power devices, capsules of 80 watts maximum. Department of high power devices, capsules of 2 to 5 kilowatts powers. The low power line benefited by a SILEC license and the high power line by an AEG1. The achieved products cover a very wide range of types and values, being executed in almost 100 of distinct capsules. The fields of applications are also very large, starting from the customary applications for low currents, audio, video, power industrial applications, car field, electrical traction, didactic applications, telecommunications and informatics, with a special stress on the equipment protection field. We try to comply with all our customers' requests by developing new families of products. Suppressing diodes, Schottky diodes, high-speed diodes, gate-sensitive thyristors, very high-power thyristors, car bridges. The factory is certified according to ISO 9002. The factory of integrated circuits produces a range of logical and linear circuits in the bipolar technology for general and industrial purposes. The mask processing is performed in the white chamber on modern equipment such as pattern generator for obtaining the reticules directly on the emulsion glass plate, photorepeater for originals and tamarack for walking copies, and on superposimeter there is performed the final inspection. The silicon board processing is performed through photolithographic methods, as well as through methods of diffusion and vacuum metal coatings on modern equipment in laminar flux hoods. There are obtained resolutions of the order of 3 to 4 microns for the circuits belonging to the LSI class on such pieces of equipment as spinner, aligning machines in the proximity, or the electronic gun installation of the Balzers type. Characterization of the process boards is performed on the Mickey automated system. The final testing of the boards offers information on the whole manufacturing cycle of the structure. The modern assembly process, supplied with equipment of silicon board tracing, disco, chip welding on entirely automated machines, with a reconnaissance part of the AD809 ASM Holland type, wire welding on flexible entirely automated machines with a reconnaissance part of the 1484 K&S USA type, molding on Laufer Germany injection presses supplied with Cross USA and ASA Singapore molds, connection forming an automated ASA Singapore equipment. The materials used are supplied by well-known companies: Heraeus, Switzerland, Goldwire, ASM Holland and Kassel, Poland, localized silver-plated grids, Nito, Japan, molding resin. The logical integrated circuits are tested by an automated handler of the Genrad 1752 type, aided by a VLSI electronics automated system of the Genrad 110 type that ensures useful real-time testing of the static and dynamic parameters. The linear integrated circuits are tested on HP and Mickey automated system, controlled by PCs whose configuration includes the special equipment dedicated to this purpose. About 3% from the total amount of employees are directly involved in quality assurance, control and testing. The factory of silicon discrete devices produces a wide range of low and high-power transistors, Schottky diodes, rectifiers, regulators and microwave regulators. The high-tech equipment and installations, as well as the technology used, enable the production of a range of components which covers a large field of applications. The whole activity carried out by us aims at one objective, namely, complying with the consumer's requirements under higher conditions. The factory of silicon discrete devices disposes of a qualified personnel that are permanently concerned with the development of the traditional products according to the catalog parameters, as well as with the development of new products and technologies in accordance with the market requirements in the field of the medium and high power applications, covering ranges of voltages of over 1500 volts and powers of up to 300 watts. A special field is represented by the development of products on demand of the custom design type. The factory also disposes of an interactive marketing department whose objective is the market permanent research, the identification of opportunities, fact that leads to a dynamic correlation to the needs existing on the market. The line of manufacturing AC metallized polypropylene capacitors develops a range of capacitors between 4 microfarads and 40 microfarads at the voltages of 220 volts AC and 380 volts AC, designed for the power factor compensation in the fluorescent lamps, also used for the starting and operation of the asynchronous motors. The line of manufacturing the miniature electrolytic capacitors, a modern, performant technological line with entirely automated equipment, with professionally highly qualified operating personnel, enables the development of the capacitors within a varied range of capacities, voltages and overall sizes. The manufacturing line has a production capacity of 2 million pieces of capacitors per month. These are designed for the application to the electronic industry, computers, telecommunications. The factory of printed circuits offers you a wide range of rigid or flexible circuits, simply printed on face, doubly printed on face without metallized passes, printed circuits of the texture type with plumbaginous contacts and healing resistances for car rear view mirrors and bathroom mirrors. The products can be developed on the following types of material: layered, copper-plated based on epoxy resin impregnated pulp paper, layered, copper-plated based on epoxy resin impregnated glass fibers, layered, copper-plated on PET flexible support, layered, aluminium-plated on PET flexible support. The minimum width of the roots and their minimum distance is 0.3 mm and the minimum diameter of the holes is 0.7 mm. In addition to this range of products, the factory of printed circuits also offers you a wide range of other products and services: decorative metal engraving on brass, aluminum, stainless support, decorative inscribing on CDs, screen printings on various materials for promotional purposes, ballpoint pens, lighters, stickers, glass portfolios, notebooks, calendars, visiting cards, the color range being very different. The execution terms are short and the prices are attractive. One of the requirements for which the Banassa SA company has obtained the quality system certification in accordance with the standard ISO 9002 is the fact that the company has a testing laboratory specific to the manufactured components. The electronic components are tested according to the conditions established by the International Electrotechnical Commission or as the user wishes. Within the laboratory, there are performed measurements of the electrical parameters on performant equipment purchased from well-known companies. We own specific equipment such as the climatic chambers in which the most difficult conditions of temperature and humidity from the real operation are reproduced. There are also carried out burn-in tests for the assessment of the reliability indicators. The mechanical experiments are performed for the testing of the resistance to vibrations, jolts, shocks and accelerations. The supplied materials are tested in a reception laboratory in which the features specific to the component electronic industry are determined. We are also endowed with the equipment specific to the thermal fatigue test for very high power components, hundreds of amperes with applications to drives.